Welcome back. Yes, Mr. Shai still is drinking a cup of tea or coffee, right? Mr. Shai Kwang San, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I can see 33 of you are listening to me now. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please have a look on the chat room first. Okay. Let's wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, let other people to come and join in again. Yes. Yeah.
Hôi chí là mặt này.
Ôi rồi trời. Còn một cái bộ á.
Okay, fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So let's proceed to the section one more time. Okay. So let's say what? Who? Mary. Miss Mary from Philippines. She's going to write a letter to me to attend a conference. From now to next 1 hour and 28 minutes, I'll be talking about business letter writing. I understand that now we can totally depend on email, but at the end, try to understand. Formal always will remain formal. You got my point? Sometimes we need to write business letter to promote our product and services, to exchange the ideas from one organization to another organization. For example, Miss Mary, she's working at Google, the Google. So Google already arranged a conference, maybe conference for entrepreneur, the young entrepreneur of Philippines. So Maria or Mary, she's going to write a business letter to me. I'm working in Singapore at Trinity International College as a lecturer. So she's trying to send a business letter to me to attend a conference. You got my point? So if I ask all of you now, yes, 32 of you are listening to me. If I ask when you need to write a business letter, when will feel difficulties, am I right? Maybe when he didn't do it before, right? So today, from now to onwards, I'll be discussing about the ways of formal business writing. Is that clear? So I have 2 PowerPoint slides. I need to explain to all of you, and I will share the PowerPoint slide with all of you guys as well after ending the session as well. Okay? All of you clear, right? Okay, fine. Let me share the screen. Not this one. Sorry. The screen. Where did I put the screen? Yeah. Okay, we are here. Yes. So we are going to talk about business letter writing. Okay, you can take note on your notebook. Yes, Miss Washan, hi. Miss Baizarashi. I'm sorry, I mispronounced your name, ma'am. Yeah, Miss Washan. W-A-S-A-N, the last name. A lady with glasses. Hi. Please unmute your microphone. Hi. Ma'am, your name and from which country you're from?
I'm from Malaysia, sir.
Okay, and how can I call your name easily?
You can call me Sri.
Sri, yeah, Sri. Sri. Yeah, very good. So now we are going to talk about business letter writing. Always remember.
Không biết thì nó ăn ẩm hai cái này không đậm đúng không? Cả một cái đĩa mực không biết ăn hết.
Okay, so first of all, today the topic is what? Topic is
Bố nó còn chả ăn
sending a business letter to someone to attend. It's one kind of invitation letter, business invitation letter from one organization to another organization to attend a conference. Conference, it can be any kind. It can be sales conference, marketing conference, entrepreneurship conference, ICT conference, business whatever it is, okay? Fine. So first of all, points to remember, plan your letter before you start writing. Again, in business letter writing, you have to plan. What are the things you are going to write? So all of you, after completing one slide, you have to do something, huh? So please pay attention. Please pay attention. Next, plan your letter before you start writing to make sure it says everything you want to say and says it in a logical sequence. And then second one, you have to prepare it is called letter page. Yeah, this one is called, I will show you later on. Never mind. So you have to prepare a nice pad, the nice piece of paper, design a format of business letter along with the name of your organization, address, and somehow you need to put the logo of your organization. This is not your part, my friend. Your part is to what? Is to plan your letter before you start writing to make sure it says everything you want to say and says it in a logical sequence. So I'll stop sharing the screen for a while. I would like to request to all of you, yes, please check out our Zoom chat room, letter to request to attend a conference. So now we are going to write a business letter to request someone to attend a conference that your organization is going to be arranged. You got my point? So I'll give you 5 minutes. Remember, I said that in order to be a good writer, you have to come out with some keywords. Yes, it's something like a short and simple letter. Yeah, right. So keywords. You have to come out with the keywords. Do not worry about the structure of business letter writing. I will show you the most contemporary format of business letter writing. But what you have to do now, yes, you have to come out with certain keywords in order to write this letter, request to attend a conference. All of you, are you guys with me? Do you understand what I'm trying to mean? Please write down on your notebook. Yes, notebook. What are the things you need to mention in this letter? And then share with me, share with us here. Share with us in our chat room. Participate, my friend. Mr. Ayub, drive safely. You need not to write. It's okay. You drive safe first. Okay. And rest of you, write down the keywords. 5 minutes, huh?
Ăn mà phải dậy à?
Yes. Chugan, company logo, date, yeah, no problem. Company logo, date, which organization, okay. Meeting agenda, yeah. Go on, go on. Uh, Ming Long, Ming Long, could you please unmute your microphone? Do me a favor, yeah, unmute your microphone.
Yes, Parcel.
So what you have to do, you have to write down the body of the letter. You got my point? The body of the letter. Your organization is going to arrange a conference. You are going to write a letter to other, maybe to me, to arrange this conference. Write down the body, only body of the letter, and share in the chat room. Okay?
Body, the body of the letter.
Correct, the body of the letter. What are the things you will share with me about this conference to attend?
Request to attend, right?
Right, request to attend.
Request to attend, but only sharpen with the body.
Right, sharpen the body. Yes, you're right.
The body. Okay.
Okay, tap it out. Yeah.
Tay lên tay nữa.
Okay, good, very good. Good morning, lesson. Chugan. Where is my friend? Chugan. Yeah, the idea is very good, you know. Good morning. Yeah, this one will not consider as letter. This one will consider as, you know, the short notice. But letter that should be formal. I hope you got my point. What I'm trying to mean. Yeah. Okay.
Mất công mấy đứa mà không lấy cái đứa bé. Rất là cái gì cũng phải ăn. Something like this.
Yes. Whatever you need, whatever you feel, you know, whatever you think, just put inside of the chat room. Still, we have 2 minutes.
Đấy ăn cái gì ăn? Nước ngao không? Uống nước ngao không?
Since it is veritable for me that I could have chance to connect with other people.
Okay, fine. So Ming Long, letter you sent in the chat room. Okay, we will go through. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the form, the most contemporary form of business letter writing. I want all of you to pay attention, because in module final exam, there will be a letter. There will be a business letter you need to write down. You know, I'm not going to tell you the topic, the title. As long as you know the format, you know the style, you know the chronological order of business letter writing, it's fine. Because, yeah, it's not possible by you to develop your English writing skills in 1 day, 2 days. It will take time. But first of all, you need to know the format, you need to know the ways of formal business letter writing. And this is what we are going to write, we are going to learn today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. So points to remember. Let's see what are the things we have here. Okay, so ask yourself if the letter represents your organization in a correct way. So from Mary, from her organization, she would like to send an invitation letter to me to join her, in order to join her conference, right? In order to join their conference, actually not her. So in the letter, she must make sure that in the letter she represents, or they represent, their organization in a correct way. First thing first, okay? Remember this one, I will explain this later on. So accuracy is important. You have to pay attention to titles, names and addresses. Got my point? Some key points you need to be very, very precise, and specification and closures. You have to be very specific, and you have to be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself if the recipient, the receiver, will understand your letter quickly. So again, in your body of, in the body of your letter, make sure you use community language, and your receiver, your recipient, Mary is sender, I am the receiver, so that I really can understand what is going on in this conference. Next one, include just the right amount of information in your letter. No need to make it complex. Right amount of information that's necessary for me, for you, that's it. No need to add extra things. Okay. Use a simple but polite style of language. Simple but polite. The manners, the etiquette will be there. Okay. The manners and the etiquette will be there. I will be sending you some sample. I will be sharing with you by using my Google Drive. Please go through what is called polite style of language, what is called idioms, the misuse of idioms, and so on. With a very few exceptions, business correspondence is being word processed in most places of business. Yeah. So this one, maybe some of you feel difficulties to understand. Make sure in your writing you put your words and you process it. You know the coherent that we have done in our last slide. Make sure this one is here in your business writing. Your letter should be clear. Take care with the abbreviations and figures. Abbreviations, already you know, right? Some acronyms. If you use some abbreviation or figures in your letter, please clarify this one. Make it clear for your all readers or audience. So, see. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I will show you all the things one by one. First of all, in order to write a business letter, you need letterhead or return address. Number 1, letterhead. Number 2, date and line. Date line. Personal or confidential notation. If the letter is personal or the confidential, do not forget to mention in the business letter. Okay, so letterhead, I'll show you what is called letterhead. Address, deadline, personal or confidential notation. Inside address, have a look, my friend. Inside address, attention line, Salutation. Salutation meaning to say respecting, addressing someone. Salutation. Then subject or reference line. You can take photo of this slide, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, please hold for a yeah. Yes, I'll be sharing the slide with you guys, so don't worry. But you have to understand this one. Yes. So these are the things you need to go for what? For business letter writing. Then next, body or text, complimentary clauses, signatures, name and the title lines, identification line, and closure line, copies line. Copies line meaning to say CC. If you need to put CC, carbon copy, you have to go for the last. Okay. So these are the few things, the important key features of business letter writing. It's very straightforward. I'll be explaining by using the following few slides, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Then there is another one. It's called post crunch. Okay. A letter sample. See, my friend. Sender address should be there from where you are going to send this letter to me. Maybe Mary from Philippines. Here you need to put your address. Then date. Inside address here, we need to say my address. Okay, my address you need to put here. Attention. If you would like to, if you like to draw an attention to a specific people, to a specific personnel of the organization, then you need to use this one for the attention of the sales manager. Maybe if you send to me, you can use this term for the attention of the lecturers. You got my point? So that when Trinity will receive this letter, they will pass to the lecturer's room. You got my point? So you have to be very specific. Then subject title, request to attend the conference. You got my point? Request to attend the conference. Yeah. Salutation, dear sir or madam. Yeah. Be smart. If you know I'm Faisal, I am a man, so then just use sir. If you do not know about the, who is going to receive this letter, sir or ma'am. You got my point? Use this term. So body of the letter, there are so many ways, so many samples, so many ways you can build up. You can take notes from the sample that I'm going to share with you, because my aim is not to talk about what are the sentences you are going to put in business letter. My aim is to teach you the structure, the forms, the format of business letter writing for today. Yeah. Then body of letter, then complimentary clause. Your faithfully or whatever you want you would like to use, right? Then signature title, include, it is called bill or loading, something like that, and copies as well. Okay, CC matters. CC to another department, another personnel as well. So let's move to the next slide. What is it? Have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So tips: the elements of the letter should be neither too widespread or too dense. You cannot make so big business letter. In the same way, you cannot make it too short. So in our WhatsApp group, the things that we share or that we share every day, I mean on the day of lesson early in the morning, this is not the invitation letter. It will consider as short notice. But here in business letter writing, you cannot make it too short. On the other hand, you cannot make it too big. But make sure all the informations are here. Today we will write something on this topic. So please hold on. If your letter is brief, use larger font. It will look better. So for example, you are going to write down a business letter to one organization about the outstanding payment. Business letter. So the word or very few. In this case, you can use large font so that the letter would look better and formal. The format should convey information clearly and logically, reflecting your organization's style. All of you understand what I'm trying to mean? The business letter should be very informative. I mean, the information should be very clear, logical order, chronological order, and it will represent your organizational culture as well. Is that clear? Tips. Next. First of all, yeah, have a look. Let me stop. Just have a look about this slide. Usually, in the organization, in every organization, they have their own notepads to write business letter. No, you got my point? If you work in Samsung, you will get that kind of formal piece of paper to write business letter, along with their logo, name of the organization, address. You got my point? So no need to talk about this one. And most important thing is that they usually use A4 size paper, A4 size paper to write the business letter. I'm not talking about email, my friend. I'm talking about business email next week. So please go through this link, open the link after end of the session. You will get a lot of example how you can create the letterhead. Okay, what are the things you can put on this part? Okay, fine. Okay. Let's have a look. What are the things you need to put on letterhead while you are going to write business letter? A good letter should be readable. People can read, people can understand, informative and attractive, but not too attention occupying. It's very important. All of you, please pay attention. I'm talking about the most important part of business letter writing. For example, Sonam, you are from Bhutan, right? If you notice that one small piece of paper is being used for advertisement, but it's too occupying, it's too attractive, automatically your brain will know, maybe this product is not so good. It's too attractive, it's too attention occupying. You got my point? In business letter, make sure your letterhead is so formal, so formal. So see the well-known organization, for example, McDonald's, their logo is very simple, right? Their logo is very simple, just like M. No, see the well-known, the Apple. I'm talking about Apple. Their logo, right? Very simple, a piece of apple. That's it. See, very simple, but convey. And they are one of the best, right? They are one of the best organized. Same thing in letterhead, make sure it's readable, informative, attractive, but not too much attractive. Mandatory elements, firm names, organization name should be there. Let's back to the previous slides. I'm talking about this part. While you are going to create this letterhead, you have to put all the things in your brain that I'm discussing now. See, your organization name should be there, address including zip code and area code, okay? Then telephone number as well, and you can add your web address as well, okay? Then optional for business letterhead, no need to use the logo one, it's optional. If you can use, it's okay. If you do not use, no problem at all. Okay, the executive's name and title, no need to add in the letterhead. Second one, my friend, a list of the board of directors or other governing bodies, no need to add on letterhead technique. Then date. Now we are going to learn how you can put date in right way in business letter. Yeah. Okay, so the date is very important for business letter. Don't forget to do this one. Okay? This one is there are we have most two common forms of using date. One is American, another is British. So in Asian countries, especially in Malaysia, Singapore, in Philippines, Indonesia, these Southeast Asian country, we use usually British English, not American English. Even in Singapore education, we are following British English, not American English. So my suggestion for all of you, please use this form of date writing in your business letter. Okay, my friends? All of you clear? You can use this one, no problem, but as we are following British English, go for this one. Take note, in business letter, the month never be abbreviated. To write December, sometimes we use DEC only, right? But in business letter, do not use this one, because business letter always will consider as formal letter. Informal, we cannot make anything informal. Please take note on this. Yeah. Okay, the shortened date can also be used. If you do not want to use like this way, you can use this way as well, no problem at all. But my suggestion for you to use this term, date, month and year. Okay, good. So remember the chronological order that we have discussed in a table, right? Here, all of you, right? You can see my screen. Now please pay attention so that you can write a business letter properly. Okay, business letter properly. Okay, fine. After letterhead, we are going to talk about date done. Then confidential or personal notation. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes when we go to the post office, sometimes we have come across with some message like this, private and confidential. Especially when you are going to send the letter to the government office, right? The letter related to tax, related to license, related to your confidential documents, you have to mention this one in the letter of a business letter. Yes, make sure this one, if it is where below the date but above the address of the person you are writing to. Where you can use this one, private and confidential. The thing is below the date but above the address of the person you are writing to. So when I'm going to open the letter, if this sentence is there, I'm not going to open it in front of other people. I will keep it private and I will keep it very, very confidential. Okay. Yeah. And take note. Yeah, my friends, listen up. Between the deadline and the inside address, same thing. If the letter is very private and confidential, do not forget to use this one on the involved. The envelope, the cover of the there is a cover where you can put the letter inside of this envelope, right? Okay, fine. Then next one. Now where you can put the inside address. See how you can put this one. So this is how you need to put the inside address. Take note, huh? Always on the left and single space. You cannot put double space, huh? Single space. Okay, fine. The recipient's name, if stated, is followed by the company's name. Yeah, please take note this one. The department or division. The street address, city, postal code, and country. See, if you want to put the name, maybe when Rameshmi, you have to write down this one, name of the organization, street, address, and country, along with the country code. Okay, good, very good. Next, if one of the lines is very long, yeah, maybe especially if you are going to send a business letter in some countries where name is so big, the name is super big. Yeah, so what you can do, you cannot be writing so long, it's business letter. You have to break down and come down here. This is what they are talking about now. Okay, on the next line, indicating 2 or 3 spaces. Clear, right? Easy, right? Easy, right? Okay, next. Then where you can put the name of recipients. Okay. The recipient's name is stated and the title are separated by comma. If you use the name, for example, maybe Mr. Tao Thar 1, then we need to, if you use the comma at the end of the name, the title can be underneath the name or omitted. What does it mean? It's not necessary to use the name, but if you use put a comma, meaning to say follow the following, read the next. If you are writing to more than one person, make a list of the name in alphabetical order. You know, people are so emo nowadays. If you are going to send the business letter to 4 people and you would like to address their name, so this is called FIFO. FIFO means first in, first out. So you have to find out if the alphabetical order meaning to say maybe A, the person whose name starts with A, you need to put their name first, then B, C, D, something like that. You got my point? Do not write down the name whose name starts with Z. You have to follow the order, alphabetical order. Remember, recipients. This one is important to know. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about attention line. What does it mean? Have a look. Attention line, you are sending this business letter to the entire organization. And you know, an organization has many departments, right? Many departments. So, attention line, if you would like to send it to sales department, maybe sales manager, typo, don't take it other ways. Sales manager or HR manager, maybe the marketing manager, whatever it is, just put it this one by using this term, ATTN, or you can use attention, no problem. Then what happened? What is happening here? See, this is used when you do not know the name of the person you are writing to. Okay, fine. This line can also be printed before the address of the company. Yes, or CC. Yes, or CC. CC. I will be discussing about this word later on. Okay, attention. But when you do not know the name, then you can put this attention line so that your letter can be, filtered, can be filterized. You got my point? Easily, your letter will go to the right person. Okay. Then subject title. This is very important. Maybe subject is attending to what? Request to attend the conference or whatever it is. The subject title provides a further reference. So the subject will help your recipient to understand this business letter is about what this business letter is talking about. Okay, except introducing the subject in the first paragraph. Yeah. So when I will receive a business letter and when I will read the subject, no need to study about the introduction. Already I know this one is for a conference, this one is for a marketing department or whatever it is, right? Yes. And when we read the subject as a recipient, we can draw an attention, we can understand it clearly. This business letter is about what? Yeah. Allow the writer to refer to it throughout the letter. And when I know this business letter is about a request to attend a conference, so my idea, the overall idea of business letter is clear to me. Understand what I'm trying to mean? Understand what I'm trying to mean? Yes, very good, fine. Quickly identifies the purpose of the letter. Very straightforward. I don't want to talk much about this one. Should be less than one line, 1 or 2 words. Request to attend conference, more than enough about subject. Some people, they write a big subject that it creates confusion about you, between you and your reader. Okay, then reference line is very important for all of you to know. you know, in business letter, I mean, in the page, there will be the reference number, right? You got my point, all of you, right? Anne from Philippines, Kathleen Anne, you got my point, the reference, what is called reference number, right? Meaning to say, in a business letter, if you use this term, a copy of this letter, you have record in your organization. Okay, very good. So, yeah. So, it will come automatically, no need to worry about this one. Fine. Then, I will be moving to the next. Yeah, the references, the reference line, it can be added or placed in of the subject title. Okay, can be used. Then, salutation. Yeah. Your etiquette or your mannerism is very important. Your manner and etiquette is very important. Okay, how you are going to address the person whom you are going to write is very, very and very important. So, dear sir, sirs, madam, sir, or madam, or dear Mr. James, when you can see my friend, should be written below the address and with the space of 1 or 2 lines between the body of the letter. So, salutation, it's about, you know, when we come and say hi sir, so his conversation starts with the sound hi. Same thing in business letter, your main message, you know, the body of the letter will start from your salutation. Dear sir, dear madam, you know, the word. Feel free to use this pattern. Okay. So should be written below, you know, now already you know where you need to put this one. It is followed by comma or colon, which is optional. Yeah. Okay. So better use comma. Okay, fine. So now we are going to move to the body of the letter. Yes. This is very important for all of you. Okay. Fine. So before we are going to talk about body of the letter, I would like to check what I like to stop sharing the screen. Okay, Mr. Ayub, he already sent one. Yes, Mr. Kwang. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so I will go along with Mr. Ayub. Okay. All of you have a look at the chat room. It looks good, yeah. As Ayub used just the Zoom chat room, so there is no page, right? There is no formal paper. Just he wrote this one. Very good date. This one is what, Mr. Ayub? Could you please unmute your microphone? This one is you, right?
Yeah.
The center. Okay. Then, dear sir, invite.
Because I typed in faster way, so some of the sentence is not proper. Like reference number,
I understand.
private and confidential. I didn't put that.
No problem. I will just have a look. And all of you, please have a look. It will help you to capture the general idea of business letter writing. Invitation for business meeting in Indonesia, meaning to say this one is what? This one is the title, right? The title, the topic, the main topic about what he's going to talk. Okay. So we would like to invite you to come to our office in Indonesia for our further discussion on our future business agenda. Okay. We hope with this face-to-face meeting will bring us good understanding and well relationship. Your reply is highly appreciated. Thank you. You're faithfully okay. Business development. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, this one is the second one. Okay, so I hope you have good words, enough materials to write a business letter. And I believe not only you, all of you, at least you have those concepts. What are the things you need to write in a business letter, right? But now the question is how you will put all of your ideas together as a form of business letter. So I hope today's class is very important for you. Learn really how you can write a business letter in formal way, okay? Must following the formal way. You're excellent. The way you write down the things is okay, just you need to polish it up. You need to polish it up, that's it. Because from this letter, to be honest with you, as a reader, I don't understand. What is your product? What is your service? Do you know why? Because there is no letterhead, because there is no company logo, company name. That's why I became confused as a reader. But when you will use the proper form of business letter writing, that should be very easy for your reader to understand. Okay? So see, my friend, yeah, this is how you can write this one. Yeah, I appreciate this one. Okay, another thing, see, Mr. Tuau Tar Ong, maybe from Myanmar, he already came out with let me copy and paste to you guys one more time. Yeah, this one is another good example of the body of the business letter writing. You can have a look, my friend. Long time no see. We cannot use this thing, we cannot use this thing in business letter. I hope you are okay. I would like to request to attend a conference. Okay. Yeah, this one is very important. I like this style. Okay, where is it? See? Conference on coming Monday, 12:30 p.m. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, in business writing, when you are talking about specific date and time, be very practical. Not coming Monday. You have to use the date. Coming Monday is which date? You got my point? Is it 10, 15, 11 or what? Remember just now we talked about that our letter that should be very specific. We cannot confuse our receiver, right? We cannot do this one. So Mr. A, please take note of this. Okay, fine. Let me know as soon as possible if you are busy or any appointment, because I have this video. Okay, understand this one. So again, in business letter, do not use autocratic words. You cannot use so direct words. You got my point? So business letter, that should be balanced between autocratic and democratic. Yes, autocratic and democratic forms of writing. All of you know, right? Autocratic and democratic forms of writing. See, my friend from Myanmar, the way he said, it's so direct. Let me know as soon as possible if you are busy or any appointment, because I will arrange for you. Okay, you need to form it very nicely. You have to put. Remember, just now we talked about the manner. The word manner should be there. Let me know. You can use the word please let me know, because I understand you are busy. If you are busy, I will arrange another agenda for you. Same thing, but my one is so polite. My one is so heart touching. Talking just like talking to my girlfriend, with care, with love, with attention. You got my point? Mr. Ning Long, you got my point? Yeah. Mr. Tao Tar Wang, hi. Tao, you got my point, right? Yeah, very good. So these are the few things you must need to consider. Okay, let's go on. All of you, please pay attention. Yeah, how much information to give? If the business letter is about invitation to attend a conference, so common sense will tell us to inform about the date, about the time, right? When the conference is going to be held, right? We must need to know this one, right? How to plan a letter. So you have to come out with those information first before you are going to write a business letter. How to plan a letter, what sort of style to use. Style already I have told you. In business letter, make sure the manner, the professionalism is here. Because a business letter will convey the culture of your organization. Understand this one. And Kathleen Ann, if you send a business letter to me, I will not understand about you, how you are as a person, Miss Kathleen Ann Pereira. I will understand the culture of your organization by reading the letter that you sent to me. You got my point? Yes, this is very important. Please take note on this. Okay. How to make a letter is clear, informative, and accurate as possible. Yeah. So body of the letter that should be, clear, informative, and accurate. So those who send the business letter to me, you have some problem, like it's not clear, it's not informative, some informations are missing. But I cannot say it's not accurate. Yes, your one is accurate, but I feel it's not clear and lack of information. That's it. Okay? So length is very important for business letter. If you make it so big, it will be difficult for your reader, to your receiver to understand. So the subject of the letter, you have to come out with your own idea, how big you are going to use, or how big you are going to make the length of your, the letter, subject of the letter. So come out with a creative idea, my friends. The style and the language used. Yeah. So style meaning to say, what does it mean, style? I'll stop sharing the screen. Yeah, please. Style. Someone please help me to type in the chat room, ornaments. Ornaments. Someone please type in the chat room, ornaments. Today, Jeremy is not here. Yeah. Someone please help me to type the word ornaments. Yes. Fine. Yeah, very good. Juan, ornaments. So, see, why ladies, female, use ornaments? Why? In order to enhance their beauty. Right, Johan? Why you use ornaments? So that you are beautiful. All the ladies under the sun, they are beautiful. But if you use ornament, it will enhance your beauty. It will make you more professional, more attractive to your audience, to your clients, to your partner, to your family members, right? In English, in business letter, do not forget to use ornamental English. Someone please type for me, ornamental English. Ornamental English. Ornamental English, yes. So what is the meaning of ornamental English? Ornamental English meaning to say, the English that will touch your heart. Ornamental English, it is called another name, linking words in your writing. Linking words in your writing. Like meanwhile, there are some linking words like meanwhile, however, as long as. You got my point? Whatever, as I know, as we know. Those, if you use those, yes, very good, my friend. Those linking words, it is called, these words also called as ornamental English, and you have to put in your business letter so that your reader will feel interest to join, to reply you. Do not be so direct, right? And try to avoid the word, that kind of things. Okay? Try to use some ornamental English so that your recipient can, or your receiver can feel feel free, feel comfort. Okay, my friends? Yeah. So ornamental English, remember this one. Okay. So some few examples of ornamental English, like first of all, secondly, got my point? Finally, to sum up, in fine. Do you know what is the meaning of in fine? In fine. This is another example of ornamental English. In fine, meaning to say, in your business letter, there will be the conclusion, right? There will be the ending part. So you can start the ending part by using the term in fine. In fine, meaning to say finally. Are you clear? Are you with me, guys? In fine, meaning to say finally. I would like to say thank you so much for your kind attention. Yes, very good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so be creative. It's very easy, my friend. It's not so difficult. Lastly, yeah, people usually use to sum up. Some people use to sum up, right? Something like that. But in fine is one of the most contemporary forms of finalizing your writing, especially while you are writing the business letter. Okay, my friends, all of you clear, right? Please turn on your camera, don't fall in sleep. I'm talking the most important part, and I understand 1 hour, and I mean not 1 hour, 3 hours, right? 3 hours is very, very, very difficult for human brain to sit in one particular place, right? And I believe when you take 7 days to watch a movie, right? You are watching an English movie for 1 hour, it will take 7 days. Today 20 minutes, now I feel like going out. You will go out, but class 3 hours is very big. It's a very big time for all of you, but the most important part is up to me, how I am going to entertain you. It's not entertaining you, my friend. It's giving the ideas, sharing the knowledge, sharing the skills, and you have to keep it inside of your brain and practice. Understand? Okay, my friend. Okay, fine. Land is, that should be there. Okay. Sequence. Let's talk about sequence. Sequence, yeah, what does it mean? All the necessary points should be made in a logical sequence. Logical sequence. So, I have 20 minutes, never mind. After 10 minutes, I will be sharing the notes with you guys. You will find some examples of business letter. One PDF file, please open it up and read. Understand, my friend? Then you can interpret with my lecture and the examples. Okay, so all the necessary points should be made in a logical sequence. What does it mean? Don't jump here and there. Follow the flow. Follow the chronological order. Second one, each piece of information linking with the previous one in a pattern that can be followed. For example, you are going to invite someone to attend a conference. Introduction. Your organization is about what? Maybe your organization is a private university or a public university of your country. You are trying to arrange a conversation, inter-university, the convocation or conference. So, in the body of the business letter, I'm talking about all the necessary points should be made in the general sequence. So you have to inform to your audience what is the main theme of your university. Maybe your university provides standard education for all. Follow this one, huh? So this conference is about what? Maybe this conference is about an open discussion how, as an educator, you guys can continue the educational system smooth by using online platform. You got my point? The conference will be an open discussion to come out with certain ideas so that all the universities of your country can contribute a lot to promote education, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. You got my point? So if this is the aim of the conference, you have to represent the thing in logical sequence. Now you got my point? Yeah. In the letter you can talk. Yes. We are experiencing a pandemic called COVID-19 and it affects in our educational system as well. So we are planning to come out with certain decision how we can run our, how we can promote our education, how we can provide proper lesson to our students by using online platform. To do so, I would like to request you to participate in a conference on then date and time, right? The title of the conference, education during COVID-19 pandemic. You got my point? The title of the conference, date, time, and the media, how you are going to arrange this conference, and so on. When you can put all the things in chronological order in a business letter, they will come and join with you guys. Is that clear? So if you send this invitation letter from University A to University C, I'm from University C. After reading your, the business letter, I would justify you. How is your university? I would justify the culture of your university. I would justify the, the competencies of the management of your university and so on. It's very simple. Huh? So don't mix up, don't mess up. Okay? The sequence is very important. Each piece of information linking with the previous one in pattern that can be followed. Just now I have told you, right? Why this conference? Because of COVID-19. The reason, sequence is there. So put the ideas and information in logical order. In the business letter, there should be logical order, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Style. Now talk about style. What are the things we can do, we cannot do? Okay, fine. We should have to avoid. We should avoid those things. Avoid slang, jargon, buzzword, the related to the business word and the elitist language. The language will always make people confused. No need to use that kind of things. Please avoid passive voice. I believe all of you know what is active voice and passive voice, right? Active voice, and do not use passive voice. The work was done by me. Passive voice. In business letter, please avoid to use passive voice. It's better to use active voice. Okay, fine. Use full forms in business letter. Do not use short form. Be brief. Give short but clear explanation, instructions, reasons. Be specific, state and facts. Very simple. Be pleasant. Yeah, see my friend, style, huh? Be pleasant so that people will feel interest to read your letter, to participate whatever you are going to ask. Positive, lively and encouraging. You got my point? All of you clear? Okay, fine. So you should have to give live, so that people will feel what you are trying to mention in your business letter. So use the word you in the opening sentence, but avoiding using too many you in your letter. You are inviting me, and if you use just you, it will destroy the beauty of business letter. I should be used when you are speaking about yourself. You can use I. We should be used when speaking on behalf of your company or group of association or associates. Okay? I, when you are talking directly from you. We, when you are talking on behalf of your organization. Okay, fine. So first paragraph of business writing will be what? Will be about what? State the main idea in the first or second sentence of your letter. First paragraph, here also we have to culture the term first impression. What is it? First impression. Okay, good. So, main idea you should mention in the first or second sentence of your letter. You cannot take too long time to explain about the main idea. This sentence should catch the reader's eye, get him to react to your letter. When as a reader, when I will get the gist, when I will get the main idea from the first line or from the second line, yes, it will create my attention to read your letter. Is that clear? And the first paragraph will belong, thank you for correspondent for his letter, if replying. You should have to use the term thank you. Yeah. Introduce yourself and your company if necessary, because you got to understand that you need to give your introduction to the person who is going to read it. State the subject of the letter and set out the purpose of the letter. So these are the few things you can't skip from the first paragraph of your business writing. Okay. Second paragraph is about points that needed to be made. So first paragraph is all about intro, right? When intro, right? Second paragraph we can consider is body of the paragraph. Points that need to be made. Answer you want to give or question you want to ask. Okay, very good. Yeah, it is the main part of the letter, body of the letter. Second paragraph. Okay. Final paragraph. About to end of the session, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So when closing the letter, thank you for thanks or give special thanks the person for writing if you reply. Okay. Encourage further inquiries and correspondence. We are looking forward to hear from you, right? We are being used that kind of phrases or clauses. Yeah. Mention that you look forward to be hearing from the person soon. Yeah, the thing is here, finalizing. Important issues from the previous paragraphs may be restarted. Okay, is restated. Again, you can explain to make the case clear. Okay. Then complementary clause. Please take note, this one is very important. If the letter begins dear sir, dear sirs, dear madam, or dear sir or madam, it will close with yours faithfully. Understand this one, huh? But if you use the name, if you know the person whom you are going to write, do not use yours faithfully. You have to go for yours sincerely. Understand the difference between two complementary clause. Okay, my friend, clear? If you use generic, open, go for yours faithfully. But if you use this one, then yours sincerely. Okay, leave one line between the body of the letter that I will show you this example. Signature is very important. Yeah. Signature, you know, if you type it out, you can type and print, but you have to put your real signature. You got my point? You have to put your signature. Either it's, okay, fine. Now come to the main point, my friends. Signature, you know, after completing your writing, by using computer, you should have to put your signature by using pen, or you can use digital signature as well, but signature should be there. You got my point, Mr. Sai? You are more experienced than me, am I right? You have to put your signature. Yes, right, good. Then see the handwritten signature should be between the complementary clause and the type name and title. Name and title? Yes. Fine. enclosures. How you can enclose the small enclosure checks. If you would like to add something, for example, with this business letter, you have added some additional documents. You got my point? You can mention what are the additional documents you have added in this letter. Okay, my friends, maybe one copy of company prospectus, the organizational prospectus, one invitation card, right? So on, so on, so on, right? Yeah, this one is very straightforward. Carbon copies if you need, yeah. CC2, if you would like to put CC, you can use it in copies line. It is called copies line, CC, carbon copies. Okay, fine. So there is another term, CARPO, meaning to say for and on behalf of. This is a new term. Maybe some of you didn't come across with these features. Okay. Okay. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll stop sharing the screen, and I would like to say hi to everyone for the last time. Okay, so now the thing is that I will share the Google Drive with all of you guys, because from my side I have explained all the things how you can write a proper business letter. Right now you need materials, you need examples. So I'll be helping you guys by sharing the materials. Yes, signature over printed name. Yes, this is Christina. This is called digital signature. Yes, you are right, my friend. Okay, good. So let me share the Google Drive with all of you guys. Okay, please wait for a while. Please only copy the link and paste in your laptop, desktop, mobile phone. Okay? Please do not PM me to send you the link, because maybe I cannot entertain you, because I have other things to do. I have other class to conduct. So don't worry, you will have the access of all the notes that we have today. You can read, you can do some self-study as well, in order to make you efficient enough to write a business letter along with some examples. Okay, fine. So
Recording in progress.
okay, never mind. So you will get the example from the Google Drive as well. You can have a look. Now I have only 6 minutes. I cannot finish it up. Okay, so guys, do you have any question about today's session? About especially the topic is, the business English writing. Under this topic, we only focus on business letter writing for the time being, right? So next week we will start email writing. We have some, we have syllabus called email writing, business email writing, and some other formal writing as well. We will go along with our class schedule. Do not take pressure. Understand? No need to feel stress. This one is only diploma, not PhD. Not PhD. It's very simple for all of you. Understand this one? Okay, fine. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow is weekend, right? We are not going to do anything else. But ladies and gentlemen, all of you individually now, 35 of you are listening to me. I would like to give you a home task. You know the home task? If I use HW, you would feel like now you are in kindergarten. So let's change this. HT. Yeah. Home task. Home task will be what? I know all of you, some of you are busy, it's okay. Saturday, Sunday, all of you are free. All of you, I want all of you to complete a business letter. The topic is open topic. Open topic. You can select any topic, whatever you want, but you have to establish, you have to come out with a proper business letter, MS Office, MS Word form, okay? Type it in your computer as just MS Word form. Personally PM me. You got my point? I'm not going to be worried. I'm not going to be, disturbed. I'm not going to feel disturbed for your home task about the business letter sent to me before. Let me check my schedule. Okay, fine, good. June, Monday, before 2 p.m. Singapore time. Is that clear? All of you complete a proper business letter writing.
Alo hả?
Examples there, class notes there.
Em ơi, chị đang bận.
Okay, class notes there. Do not be lazy. You are doing it for your betterment, not for mine. I can write a business letter and I can send you, but you need to learn this one. So this one is for you guys, okay? Do it properly and send to me. Yes, Jasril, today I really missed you, There, just unmute your microphone. I understand that today you are busy, right? Jasril?
Yeah, because it's Friday and I have a lot of work to do, so I was just listening while I'm doing some work earlier.
Okay, fine. So where you can send to my WhatsApp number. So all of you know my WhatsApp number, right? I'm the one always send you the Zoom link. This is my WhatsApp number, okay? Just really you go to our WhatsApp group and I have already mentioned Faisal's WhatsApp number. Send in this number, okay? Good, very good. Fine, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another 2 minutes. Any question? If there is no question, I would like to request all of you turn on your camera. We are going to take our checkout photo. You know the checkout photo? Yeah. Good, very good. 3 hours, a long hour. Understand this one? Yeah, understand this one. And I have come to know some of my students. You are so shy, I only can see your face during check-in and check-out time. During check-in and check-out time. Okay, all of you make sure you open your camera with a smiling face. Oops, sorry. Could you please put these fingers so that I can feel you are not boring with me. I'm not boring, I'm not so strict. Do something so that I can motivate myself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, like this, whatever. You can show your gesture. Gesture. I would like to see your gesture. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you turn on your camera for a while, for less than 30 seconds. Yeah, it's my special request. All of you. Very good.